everybody, it's Carissa and I'm here with another video. And today it's on phrases I think white people made up to defer black people and other races. You know, you always gotta include the other races because everybody's so sensitive nowadays. So let's just jump right in. So the first phrase that I'm gonna use today is money can't buy you happiness. So I'm not gonna lie, I am gonna give you a little spiel on this. So technically we're not jumping right in. But the other day I was just thinking, like, what if, you know what? I text myself so I wouldn't forget. So yeah, that's a little weird. But I'm going to read what I put. I text myself, what if white people are the only ones saying money won't buy you happiness because they have taken all of our money and they are still not happy because they aren't us? Think about it. Think about it. So yeah, I was like, what if, like literally, what if they're telling us like money doesn't buy you happiness because they've literally taken like our money, you know, our culture, everything, and they're still not happy, and then we still find some way to be happy and find joy in life somehow without money, because clearly we don't have it like that. But I thought about that. Yeah, so basically they still aren't us, so they're still unhappy. So that's why I think they made up that phrase, money can't buy you happiness, because honestly, if I had a little money right now, boy, honestly, I don't know. I do think about that sometimes. Like, what if I had the money? Like, what if I had $50,000? Like, what would I do with it? And I always go in my head, I'm like, it would definitely be get a car, get a new car, and start my own business. Like, work towards my own business. That would give me more money so I could buy a house, you know, or work towards buying a house and getting a fixer-upper. I don't know. It would definitely be that, like, for sure. And hopefully help my friends if I could with $50,000. Like, a little bit goes a long way. But yeah, that's the first one. So another quick snippet before we like really dive into this video. So I was like, oh, what's other phrases that I think white people probably could have came up with just to like defer us, of course, or like have like a different meaning behind it. And so I like Googled, and then it was like A through Z phrases like in a row. So I was just like, oh, let me just pick out the one. So I did. So the next one is a chip on your shoulder. Usually there's more to that sentence, like, oh, he has a chip on his shoulder, she has a chip on his shoulder, they have a chip on their shoulder. Us guys. So yeah, so that basically the meaning is being angry about something that happened in the past and you're like holding a grudge about it. So I honestly thought like black people are totally upset because you took everything, like, you took us from our country, and then you brought us here, and then we did what it did, do what it does, and we invented dang near everything, and then, like, y'all tell us to, like, not be upset about what you did to us and get over it. No, I'm gonna have that chip on my shoulder. It's more like a sack of potatoes right here, okay? The whole sack of potatoes. Because y'all don't ever want to address nothing and y'all think we just supposed to forget it. No, we're not going to forget. Yes, we're going to hold a grudge. Y'all been doing this for centuries. I don't know about centuries, but decades for sure. Like, yes, I have a chip on my shoulder. Okay? Y'all have it. And it's not going nowhere. It's just like a potatoes. Okay? So, yeah. I say that was definitely a white man. Or maybe a black man. They probably stole it. They stole everything else. Just saying. So the next one, a arm and a leg. A arm and a leg, y'all. The meaning. We know the meaning. It's expensive. Being expensive. The only thing that popped into my mind when it said an arm and a leg, it was me thinking back in the slave days, not saying It's completely vanished. But back then in the slave days when it was illegal, they if they had the black people slaves like fighting against each other, I can only imagine they were selling other shit. Like, come on now. An arm and a leg, that is expensive. Slaves was expensive back then. Or were we? I don't know. I'm assuming yes, because we were their only great product. You know? So yeah, an arm and a leg. Of course I'm gonna think that they're talking about black people. An arm and a leg. Yeah, it's expensive. We expensive, baby. Look at all this melanin running through us. Yeah, we expensive. So I'm thinking, yeah, arm and a leg. And then, you know, they say now, like, a black person's insides, like their organs are worth so much to these white people, like, especially if a black person dies. What? They're trying to snatch that body quick, fast, and in a hurry. What you mean? It better not say donor on your driver's license or your ID card, because they ready on site. But yeah, I was thinking of that. And then think about the Gila strand or whatever from Henrietta Lacks. That's expensive. They have made billions off of her strand. Like, arm and a leg, boo boo, yes. All of that and above. So the next one is back to square one. Back to square one. When I heard that, or technically read it, when I read it and heard it in my head, I was just thinking like, I just feel and know like there's a bunch of white men sitting around a table saying, well, back to square one, that didn't work out. What about destroying the world? Like, honestly, come on now. Like, I feel like they just sat around. Actually, I just saw this little video of The Simpsons where they're all in a room at a table and they're like, we need to release a virus or whatever because the last one didn't work, or we need to do something to get the world in order. And one lady's like, let's release a virus, blah blah blah, and they're all like, yeah, let's do that, blah blah blah. And I feel like they have to say back to square one before they got to that. That's why they all had to meet up, because the first world destruction didn't work, so they had to come back and be like, back to square one, what we gonna do? That's all I think about. So boom. So the next one is cut to the chase. So the meaning of that one is what it said on the website. And I will put the website below, the link, so you can see, because I only looked at it on my phone. I don't know what it looks like on the computer, but I'll put the link in the description below. So, cut to the chase. To get to the point and leave out unnecessary details. So, this is how they wrote the Bible and the history books. I don't care what nobody says. Especially in America. I don't know about everywhere else. But this is definitely how they wrote it in America. Like, I can only imagine. Like, and we took them from their homeland and lied and said, we have wait, I can't. And we took them from their homeland and we told their people that they were just coming to work for money and we would bring them back, or they can start new lives in a new world. And on our way there, we were raping and killing them and not feeding them on the way to the new world. What the hell are you doing? Cut to the chase. Leave all that shit out. Just say we brought them here and they work for us. Like, that's how I feel. And then another one was that I thought about is like, this is really sad, but I only imagine them like rallying around like this one nigga, this one black person, and it's a bunch of whiteys, and he's like reading from the scroll like, we are gathered here today to murder this black man because he did not do what his master said. And somebody else, what didn't he do? when Master Smith told the nigga to go to the kitchen, take out the silver spoon, and somebody yells, "Cut to the chase!" And then the nigga starts running. He just takes off and everybody starts chasing him. That's what I think of cut to the chase mean. They was like, fuck all that talking. Let's start chasing this nigga and get him. Let's see how fast that nigga can run. That's all I'm thinking about. That's probably really bad. But that's what I thought about. So, the next one, dropping like flies. Let's just take a moment and see what you come up with, and then see what I'm gonna say. Like, you can pause if you need to pause. Dropping like flies. So, I was thinking like, black people probably once could fly because, you know, we're the bomb.com. Okay? We have superpowers. Okay? That we haven't tapped into yet. So I'm just thinking like, maybe once upon a time we could fly. And we were flying. And then the white man came in and infected us with his disease. So one day we were sick like, now I'm just go ahead and fly out to see the kids. And we start flying, and then bloop, 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 we just start dropping like flies. This is probably so ignorant and wrong. Of course it's wrong, but I'm just saying that's probably what the kid would. White people say stupid shit all the time, so I'm just, you know, dropping like flies, guys. Out of water. So the meaning says someone, let me read it because I don't want to mess it up. Someone being in a situation that they are unfamiliar or unsuited for. White people are the damn fish out of water. What do you mean? I can only think that they're talking about when Columbus' little white ass came to the Americas, you know, although he got directions from a black man, he came to the Americas, fish out of water. And he was just unfamiliar with, you know, unfamiliar with the land, you know, and wasn't suited. You know, it's not suited for you, boo-boo. That's why you haven't been here, you know. So if you just unfamiliar, they are the fish out of water. I'm sorry. Fish out of water. That's all I'm getting. What else are you getting? You know? Fish out the damn water. So, give a man a fish. So I've heard this one before. I feel like some of y'all watching have heard this before. Give a man a fish. Because the meaning is, if you teach a man how to do something rather than just giving them something. So they're saying it's better to teach a man how to do something rather than just giving it to them or doing it for them. And I feel personally like a black man said that, period. Then that's on period. I feel like a black man came up with that. Like, it's like, because we literally taught you everything, you know. Like, we taught you how to bathe. We taught you, the list can go on for days. That's the main one, because, you know. But we taught you this, and it's better to teach somebody than to let them, you know, just give it to them, or what they say? Doing it for you, you know. We taught you a bunch of stuff. So, you know, and then in my head, I'm just like, we've taught them so much, and they've taken so much. Like, why did they tell us that? Like, you literally took it and hid it, and now you want us to figure it out? No, blood. Yeah, a black person made that up. That shouldn't even be. The black person made that up because they ain't teaching us nothing but how to be destructive. So, the last one The last one, y'all. The last one. Go out on a limb. So the meaning is putting yourself in a risky situation to help someone or to take uninformed guess at something. Or to take an uninformed guess at something. The only thing that popped into my head is like, you know how you watch those pirate movies? And when they capture their prisoner and they make them go on the plank, that's like a limb to me. It's a tree, whatever. And they push them. Risky. You made it risky, brother. Honestly, that probably didn't make any sense. But you know, out on a limb. I just think of all kind of slavery images. But out on a limb, come on now. Y'all know that's not the real meaning to take a risk. Yeah, I'm risking my life. Come with your crazy ass because you're just gonna make me jump off the ship. So that probably wasn't a good one. But it made it. It was the last one. Okay guys, so this is definitely part 1. I will have a part 2 soon. And that will just be the rest of them. Because that was just like A through G. But I'll just do the rest because I don't think it's that many more that I can associate. But you know, you never know. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please comment. I would love to see your comments. You know, good ones, bad ones. I take them all. But yeah, that'd be great. Also, please go and check out one of my best friends' YouTube channel. It's her and her family. They are so cute. Her son is so adorable. They're just a beautiful little family, but they do post vlogs and stuff like that. It's so cute. Also, check out my homeboy Tribe Mark's new song. It is called Locked In. And yes, check that out. I'll have a link below. But my personal favorite is Too Much. I just love that song. That will be in the description box below as well. And also my friend Magenta that I was just talking about her channel with her family. So yes, all that will be in the description box below. So have a great rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in.